Hello, my friend, and welcome back. It's me, Andy, and we're going to continue our adventure through the Starfox universe today. Going back in time a little bit. As you know, we just played through Starfox 64, which was probably my favorite game in the series, the one I played the most. But we're going back to the Super Nintendo today. Oh man, that was awesome. Space Dragon grabbing a ship and throwing it into another guy. What a rad Super Nintendo cutscene. We're going back to the Super Nintendo to play Starfox 2. Copyrighted 1996, but not actually released until 2017. Almost 20 years later, which is crazy. So here's the deal. A long time ago, I played through the original Starfox, right? You probably saw it. It was cool. After Starfox 1 came out, they started working on Starfox 2 for the Super Nintendo. And apparently, they got it almost all the way done. It was almost ready to release. But 96 was right before the Nintendo 64 came out. And so I think they were like, well, we got to jump on, this new console that's coming out. We don't want to release a Super Nintendo game. We want to release Starfox 64, which is what they did. So as far as anybody knew, Starfox 64 was the second game. But Starfox 2 was made. It was almost done. And it was kind of not really an urban legend, but just something that you heard about every once in a while. They're like, oh yeah, there was a Starfox 2, but it just never came out. But back in 2017, they finally released it when they put out the Super Nintendo Mini. They put Starfox 2 on there, and it's now on Switch Online, so everyone who has a Switch can play it as well. It's a really weird story, but I wanted to play Starfox 64 first before we came to do this, because I think it's really interesting to look at this game and see all of the elements that the developers had been working on and had been thinking of that ended up in Starfox 64. Because you'll see a lot of things in this game that made it over to the 64. As you can see, Andross is back. He's mad that we killed him in the first game. And this one has a lot more cutscenes than the original did, for sure. Starfox team, do you read me? I have terrible news. There's General Pepper. I think that's his first appearance. Was he in the first game? I know we got some text boxes. I don't remember if we actually saw Pepper or not. Our sworn enemy, the fiend Andross, is alive. Somehow Andross has returned. Even as we speak, he is launching an assault on Corneria. The battle carriers and attack forces of Andross are now advancing on Corneria. Enemy bases have been established on overrun planets. Planetary missiles will be fired from these enemy bases. Once again, we must ask you for your assistance, Starfox. Corneria will survive if it sustains minor damage, but if damage reaches 100%, it's all over. Engage the forces of Andross while at the same time keeping damage to Corneria at the lowest level possible. Good luck. All right, well, the setup for this game is a lot more complicated than the first one. This game is, in fact, very different. Let's see, is this... Yes, those are the controls I want. So, we've got our pilots that we all know and love. Fox, Falco, Peppy, and Slippy. Starfox 2 adds 2 more members to the Starfox team. Miyu, a cat. She looks grumpy, maybe. And Faye, a dog. And these 2 characters, I don't think are ever, outside of this game, they're never seen again. They never come back. But I do kind of feel like they laid the groundwork for Cat and maybe Bill, who showed up in 64. Not as members of the Starfox team, but just, other pilots in the galaxy. So I don't know if they're related at all, but clearly they were thinking hey, what if we had more people flying around? So we can definitely pick these 2 as well. You don't have to fly as Fox in this game. You can pick whoever you want. And actually, there's a couple different types of ships. You can see how they have Peppy and Slippy's ship have more shields, but they're slower. You know, they're all a little different. These two are faster. And you get to pick a wingman. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pick, I think, Fox. It automatically picks one for you. Picked Faye. Yeah. Let's do Fox and Faye. That sounds good to me.
Good luck.
Here we go. Pretty cool launch sequence. We come out of our base ship here. I don't know what the name of this thing is, but clearly it's like a precursor to the Great Fox, right? It's like a mobile launch platform for the team. Okay, now this game is different from the other two. Instead of picking a route through levels, it's kind of like a real-time strategy game a little bit. We have to wipe out all of Andross's forces as they fly around, but things are going to be changing constantly, and we have a lot of choice in what we want to do. We have our two ships. We can switch between them if we need to. We can return to the mothership to warp to a different planet. Okay, I'm just going to leave it. This is our satellite defense platform. It protects us. You can see as we move, the enemies start moving as well. We're going to run into this missile, and then we have to shoot it down. Similar to Sector Z. Here we go. The flying and shooting part uses the same type of graphics from the first game. But most, maybe all of the levels in this are in all range mode. You know, which didn't exist originally. But in this, you have like free room to fly whatever direction you want to find your target. Okay, so we want, these two bases have been occupied. We need to clear them out. We got missiles flying around, and we got their carriers. Oh, there's a lot going on. What do we want to start with? We've got Titania, which we saw in 64. We've got Meteor, which is kind of in both games, I think. What's down here? We don't know. We don't know about these because we can't select them. Let's see. What if... Do I want to fly through this missile and carrier up to Titania, maybe? Let's give it a try. This might actually just be some enemies. Yeah. Here we go. But we fly in, and time in the overworld still moves while we do this, so you want to try and be as fast as possible. The explosions are nice. What is this? Ah, I gotta start barrel rolling. You. Aiming is not super easy. Oh, that's right. We've got charge shots too. Ow. I can't lock on. But you can see that was made for this game. Get out of here. I'm wasting so much time chasing you around. Yeah. I know, Faye. I got it. Can't lock on, but if you hit it with that charge shot, it should do a lot of damage. In fact, a lot of elements in this game not only remind me of Star Fox 64, but also Star Fox Command, which was for the DS. And it had... the format of that game was kind of weird also, but all of the flying and shooting was in like a small all-range mode level. And time was a big factor as well. It had kind of an overworld map that would move while you were shooting things, so you're trying to be as fast as possible. So it's weird having played those two games first and then coming to this, when so many of the elements match up and were in fact developed back in the 90s. All right, one carrier. Right, instead of a shield bar, we have those bubbles. I know, Faye. I'm Fox. I know how to drive this thing. It just feels different because we can't see the ship. It's all inside. Ah. All right, we want to get close enough. Gonna fly inside. One of the coolest things from the first game. When you're on like Space Armada and you get to fly inside things. Right. Let's do this right up here. Transform. Look at this. Isn't this weird? Not something I would have expected to see in Star Fox, that's for sure. Wait, okay. I gotta remember how to control this. So yeah, you can transform the R-Wing into a mech. We can walk around. We have different shots. And then I can use the R and L to turn. It is a little awkward. Can I hover in this thing? Oh yeah, by using boost. Oh, here we go. All right, we're gonna walk around this and shoot the glowing things as always. There we go. The mothership core, the carrier core destroyed. That's right, Faye. It sure is easier. All right, one carrier down. You can see our defense satellite is charging up, so it hopefully will shoot these guys down when they get close. Titania is getting ready to launch missiles. So what I'm going to do is switch to Faye. And we're going to go take out that base. What the? It's Leon. That's right, Starwolf is originally from this game. I know to boost. You guys can stop telling me. It looks a little more insane in this game. Yeah, Faye. So yeah, Starwolf can show up. It looks like he showed up right before we landed on the planet. It's just looking at this game is really weird when you've played the first one and how different it is. All right, here we are in Titania. Let me tell you how to control the walking craft. Ah, I got it. So here's one of the planet levels. It's not on rails either. We have a big area we can walk around. Basically, we have to step on a couple of switches here to raise the base, and then we can go inside. This is a lot more gray than the Titania that we know. What is this? Did that refill my shield, maybe? I believe I could transform back into the ship if I wanted to fly around instead, but we do have to stand on these anyway. Gadunk. What a weird security system. Here we go. Flying this new ship. Ah, yeah, this game's just weird. Like ow. I'm on fire. I like all the things they were trying to do with it. Like it seems really ambitious. And a big departure from the original game. But I wonder if part of it was like, you know what? This game's a little too different. Like, it's not what people are expecting from Star Fox. Get out of here.
Special weapon.
Special weapon? Really? That just looked like a heart. I thought it was going to heal me. Oh, here we go. This looks familiar. Gonna circle it to avoid the fire and blast the core. It's just a lot. It's very cinematic, which I think is another thing they pulled into Star Fox 64 with their like end of level, you know, everyone flying off to the next destination, and it's cool. I just, you know, it'd be cool if all four of us were flying around together, but they just limited it to 2. Okay, so Titania will not fire missiles anymore. We still have to do Meteor. I think the cannon will take care of these guys, and then we have another carrier. And of course, that's not going to be the end either. Let's head towards Meteor. Boom. Blasted. Somebody's flying at us. Who is that? Oh, it's Pigma. Behold my talent. This will be an easy job. I know. If Star Fox 2 had come out back then, I think the boosting would have been a meme. Instead of barrel rolling, everyone would have been like, press X to boost. Fox. Ugh, Pigma. Don't forget. How could I? Pigma, no. Oh, I nailed him. Boom. I must be getting old or something. I do like how their face gets all like staticky, like they're exploding. Suck it. I am a dog. Why does Andros have space dragons now? I don't think that's explained. Oh, it's right next to me. I guess we better take care of it. The hunter. Switch over to Fox. He has more shields, right? Yeah. Oh, you know what Miyu has? I haven't used it yet, but you can see Fox has 3 bombs. And we picked up that heart for her. Not me, Faye. It must be a different kind of bomb. I don't know if it heals me or does something else. The Mirage Dragon. Oh no, I switched back to Faye because I was talking. Oh, that's okay. Ooh, let's try this bomb. Ah. Oh yeah, look at that. Healing my own shield. Nice pickup. Good thing too. Oh god. Now this enemy I don't think was carried on to any other games. I don't remember seeing it elsewhere. Yeah. The healing pod. Extremely helpful. Ow. 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 Fire the pod. So glad I have that. I'd be so dead. Get out of here. Oh, right in the face. Awesome explosion. All right. This is probably a good place. Let's take a break. Next time, I think we'll be able to finish it up because we're gonna do Meteor, this carrier, and like we haven't even gotten to all these planets, so we'll see what happens. And then we'll head over to Venom. Probably we can finish it next time, but we'll see. Thanks for hanging out. Let me know if you have any questions. I probably won't know the answer because I don't know this game that well, but we'll figure it out. We'll get through it.